We are here today to announce the fact that there's been an award of $687,448. I wanted to be very clear about the exact amount. No cents, as far as I know. $687,448 from the United States Department of Justice for the UIS Downstate Illinois Innocence Project to work on DNA cases. The award will allow the project to review, investigate, and find DNA testing in cases where such testing might be dispositive of innocence. This competitive award, which resulted from rigorous peer review of our proposal, is being made under what's called the Kirk Bloodsworth post-conviction DNA program. As part of that effort, we've entered into a collaborative relationship with the University of Illinois College of Law and Southern Illinois University Law School to have their students and faculty work with us.
It's a great match for all of us to work together to pool our resources and effect this kind of collaboration.
They are joining scores of past UIS students who during the last 10 years have been learning about wrongful convictions and working on behalf of the innocent.
I'm particularly pleased that our students have an important role in this Innocence project, as evidenced by the presence of Nathan and Matthew here today. To give them the opportunity to work literally on life and death issues under the guidance of experts on our campus and the community is exactly the kind of experience that our students ought to have. After all, one of our strategic goals is to make a difference in the world. This project is a living example of that.
While the grant is only for 18 months, we welcome new requests from prisoners for review of convictions where the individual is actually innocent and where DNA testing can possibly prove that they did not do the crime. That's going to be critical. If that's not there, we're going to have very little capacity to deal with the requests.
This grant provides us an opportunity to examine cases that haven't received the resources, as Larry mentioned. Many cases that occurred before, well, let me just say that a number of cases where they were originally death penalty cases 20 years ago, but the individual received a life sentence, those cases tend to fall through the cracks and don't get the scrutiny of even projects like Northwestern. With this grant, we'll be able to go back at those old cases and through DNA testing be able to develop evidence that may exonerate someone.
It's actually a pretty complex process in terms of getting from point A to point B. It's important to point out that only about 5 to 10% of all of the innocence cases occur as a result of DNA testing, forensic DNA testing. So that means we're looking at 90 to 95% of the cases that come before us that in fact can't be resolved that way.